Hey everyone, so today I took another trip to Surefire, finally, and got, as you can see, just a few things. Not a whole lot, but I got a few things. A couple pretty big ticket items, to be honest, and that took up most of the expenses here. But I did get some things all the same, got more than I expected, and got some items I didn't expect to find. So let's go ahead. I'm going to work my way left, right, and then center, just because the two center items are the biggest items, and those are the items that I'm sure everyone here is most excited about. So starting off on the left over here, we have the 4-pack of Pyro blends. These are little fountains by Winda. There are 4 of them in the set. I'm most excited about the performance of Americano, but all of them look like they do some pretty cool stuff individually, and I'm interested to see how they perform. Originally, I was only going to get one of them, but it was either $625 or $650 each, or $20.50 for the whole 4-pack, so I figured may as well go ahead and take a chance on them. They seem cool enough anyway. Next up, I've got 16-shot Battle Eagle. This is a 200 gram by Sky Painter. We'll see how it turns out. I'm excited to see how that demo goes on New Year's Eve. Next item I got is Quiet as a Mouse. This is by Shogun. This is unfortunately substituting for Loud and Clear. That was the fountain I planned on buying, but apparently they sold out of those not too long before I stopped by, so I had to get a different fountain, and this wound up being the one. This is a fountain I don't really know much about. I know it's an older fountain by Shogun. It's not a very long duration fountain, but it is a quiet fountain, as the name implies. It's basically nothing but crackle and whistle. Why are we barking? Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have the Out of the Sky fountain by Happy Family. I know this fountain looks really weird. It has 4 tubes that are little rockets, basically, on top. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to remove those little plastic caps before I light it. The fuse is interestingly enough on the side, though, so they're not really encouraging you to take the cap off. I'll have to read the description. This is a fountain I was wanting to try over the 4th of July. This was a product that Surefire was supposed to get in, and unfortunately it came on a later container than it was supposed to. But I was able to finally get a hold of one of the last ones they had, as a matter of fact. Moving on to the right, over here, we've got 2 Jiffy Pop fountains by Happy Family. These are basically just a rewrap of Brothers Pure Fantasy, and for my area, it's a rewrap for about half the price, something like that. I believe Pure Fantasy was about $14 or $15 here over the 4th of July season at most retail locations, so I will gladly take a fountain that is more or less the exact same thing. Next up, we've got this little trio of cakes here. I'm just gonna call it the Pretty Little series. I know they're called Pretty Little Flyers, but I'm just gonna call it the Pretty Little series. So I've got Pretty Little Dragon, Pretty Little Plane, and Pretty Little Kite. There's a 4th one called Pretty Little Bird, but it is a really, really lame cake compared to the other 3, so I decided not to buy it. Next up, we've got another 8-shot Mustang by Brightstar. I was extremely impressed by this cake last New Year's, so I decided to go ahead and get another one. Nothing else really looked all that appealing to me, so I figured, I know Mustang will do me well. It did me really well last year, so why not go ahead and have another one that I know is going to perform well. Next up, we have Smash. This is a 19-shot Boom Wow 200 gram cake. This is part of a set of 200 gram cakes, actually. These are all 19-shot assorted 200 gram cakes. So you have Smash, Smash, Pow, and Zap, I think. There might be one other. But this one is overwhelmingly the best one of the three, and they're all the same price, so I figured why not go ahead and get it. And then next up down here, we have this little 3-pack of 200-gram cakes. These are 16-shot cakes. The whole set is called We Are Family. They changed their cracker snap of choice again. I'm assuming they sold out of the Mega Banger ones. I wasn't too big a fan of those anyway. They weren't much better, if any better, than the Black Cat ones. This time we have Bright Star's Mega Force cracker snaps. Now what makes these different is they come 24 to a flat instead of 30. And inside, the snaps are surrounded by 2 pieces of foam to better protect them, supposedly, in transit. I don't really know how well that works in practice, and to me it just kind of seems like a marketing gimmick for an extra 25 cents per box. But either way, figured I'd give them a try, and in case they don't have them back again and I like them, I decided to get a second box. Moving on to the 2 big items, I had to get another Vampire Bride by Boom Wow. Was just tremendous. One of the best, cheaper 500-gram finales that I've ever had, for sure. And then last, but most certainly not least, we've got Raccoon Fireworks Neon Skies canister shells. I had wanted a Raccoon shell kit for a while, actually for a couple of years now, but they're not cheap and they're not going to get any cheaper, so I bit the bullet on this one and went on ahead and decided to give Raccoon a shot. This was the cheapest 24 shell kit that they had that I have not demoed for the channel yet, so I went on ahead and bought it. Not too pleased that I paid $92.50 for it, but I know that there's worse prices out there, so figured why not. Never had them before, and I know they'll make a great demo for the channel all the same, so, and I like color, so, you know, all good bonuses to me. So, overall, that makes up the pre-New Year's Eve Pyro Pickups. I will warn you guys, I can basically guarantee you this is the last Pyro Pickups for several months. Next year is not looking very good, so just putting that out there. Pyro Pickups videos are going to be hard to come by. They've already been hard to come by. They're only going to get even more scarce from here on out, and I apologize for that, but I have a decent sized stash as it is. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel still, even though I've been on yet another hiatus. I would say, you know, sorry, blah, 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 it won't happen again, but it will happen again. That's just inevitable. It's me. I mean, you guys know me by now. But anyways, like I said, have a happy new year, and see you guys around.